Hi everyone, I'm Trishala from Love and Other Bugs, and I have Gul with me over here, who is the name, the face, and one of the entrepreneurs behind Smart, who is the official distributor for this amazing new product called Daphne. Gul is going to be the best person to tell us what this product is all about, how it works, and her experience with it.
Thanks for the lovely introduction, Tishala. I wear many hats, and one of the hats that I wear is that of an entrepreneur. And life in that world is not unlike the life on the red carpet. So on the red carpet, you beauty bloggers are merciless. You beautify people's clothes, their hair, their look, and everything. And the corporate world is not quite different. I mean, the expectation is that despite being good at what you do, you need to be well turned out. If I turn up for a board meeting or for an investor meet for, say, MobiFit with this hair, they may not take me so seriously. I mean, it's great if I'm running a cafe in Goa, this boho look will really work, but it's important to be groomed. Now, in all the roles that all of us women play, we multitask. We are either homemakers running after kids and doing all of that. We're professional women who are also homemakers who are running after kids and doing PPTs and doing work and all of that. In all of that, why should you not look good? But the pressure that finding the 1.5 hours to go to a salon, get your hair blow dried and shampooed is a lot. I mean, the pressure on my time is a lot. And I think Daphne just helps me save my time, and it's a great tool to have. I never go anywhere without it. I never travel without it. It's my go-to solution to have beautiful looking hair at all times.
Awesome. Alright, so you've told us about your first experience with it. I want to know now, there are so many other hair straightening brushes out there. So why do you think Daphne is better for you, and why do you think it's better than the others that are out there?
And at this price point. I think the first part is that it is a good product. It is a quality product. It's a product that's patented. I was telling you earlier about Sharon. Sharon is the inventor and the entrepreneur behind inventing Daphne. She also is a working woman who wears many hats. She's a homemaker. She also has businesses, and she also felt boxed in by the pressure of looking perfectly turned out, but finding that time to do so.
Yeah.
So unlike you lovely sisters who have beautiful straight hair, if you're not blessed with that quality of hair, then you have to pull out that time to get it acceptable in the work environment. So she got tired of putting her time under pressure. As it is, we multitask so much, उसमें से और time निकालना पड़ता है. So that's how Daphne was born, and that's how it was invented. Now, that's Daphne's story. On the price point, well, it's a sign, one, of the fact that that it is a quality product. It is a patented product that Sharon has spent a lot of time inventing, patenting, and it's safe for your hair. The electrical circuiting is foolproof. So you don't want something which is not at par with global standards. Now, speaking of global standards, we've seen a trend in India of late of being taken seriously as a mature market by global brands, by global giants. Unlike the case a couple of years ago, where big global brands would consider us to be an outcast market. They would sell stripped down versions of their products.
Yes.
We saw that with cars. So you'd have a global giant selling one car model overseas, and in India would be like a stripped down version.
Yes.
To fulfill the lower quality market.
So even in fashion,
yeah, I mean, you would know better about fashion, that we were treated as somebody who has to be not given the best product because maybe they're price sensitive. What they don't realize, and what they have realized now, is we've always been quality conscious. And I think there exists a market for a dedicated customer who understands quality over just substandard, pleasing the market kind of a product, which is good on price but not really good in terms of its quality. And the fact that this product, Daphne, is priced in the same specs as something like GHD, which is we all know big in the hair straightening space and the hair product space, where they've got irons and tongs and all of that. And that is the way it sells. And today we, as Daphne and as Smart, are treating India like we would treat America,
right,
or how we would treat any other mature market. We're not giving you a substandard product. Just to rewind back a little bit, a couple of years ago, when a lot of global brands entered the Indian market, they came with their original pricing.
Right.
And then they realized things weren't selling. And then they introduced, I don't want to use the word substandard, but they introduced a different version for the Indian market. So whether it was cars, whether it was fashion and clothes, whether it was, some would say, even beauty products. We don't believe that we need to sort of treat India as an outcast market, as a secondary market. India is now a mature retail market, and it can compete. Its customers can demand the same quality that's available worldwide.
And I think hair is something that women all over the world feel the same about. The quality of your hair is not something you want to compromise on.
Yes, and the results as well. So I mean, the point is, you may want to pick up a product that appears to look like a Daphne, or is made from our friendly neighbor up in the north and east, slightly east. But eventually, you don't want to make sure you want to make sure that whatever it is that you're putting on your hair, the stuff behind it is rock solid. You have no idea what's happening in a product that's not guaranteed, warranted, or patented. It's a hats off salute to the Indian market that it's now in a stage where global products are being launched at global prices the way they would be launched in anywhere in the world.
Right. So, I mean, a lot of people have sort of been slightly surprised with the price point,
Yes.
which is 15,000 for the product. So, what would your message be to all those women out there, who are a little concerned about the price but are still interested in purchasing?
Well, for starters, we have EMI options. But on a more serious note, it is a great quality product. It is, like I said, it's patented. We back it with a warranty and a guarantee. And the kind of results that it gives you and the convenience that it gives you and the time that it saves you is actually, you pretty much get your money's worth back in 2 months in terms of parlor visits. And on why, again, the price point, it's priced at par with other global brands like GHD, which unfortunately haven't come to India yet. But this is the pricing in America, this is the pricing in Australia, and I believe if we have to give the same product to the Indian market, it needs to be at the same price.
Right, right. And on an average, a blow dry would probably cost about 1,600 rupees.
I wouldn't know because I haven't had one in like a year because I have Daphne.
All right. Okay. So let's see the product and let's
So
understand how it works.
let's see. Let me do a demo and show you. So the trick is to use it like an iron,
Okay.
not like a brush. So this is not the point.
Right.
So it's that.
You need to take your time with it and.
It's because you have to make sure that there's adequate contact with the elements.
Right. So your hair should be brushed and all the tangles should be out before.
Well, if you condition it well and you use product, I don't think you'll have tangles anyway.
All right.
So that's my one section completely done. So 8 is what I normally take. If I really want, so what I can also do is I can use the brush itself to brush my hair and detangle it.
Right.
And the pace has to be the way you would iron your hair.
Right.
So if it's faster, you're not going to allow the hair to have contact.
And then you'll have to do it
Again and
multiple
again
times.
and
Right.
Voila!
Wow.
It's really looking beautiful.